Bo Horvat of the Vancouver Canucks has been kind enough to join us after the gauntlet that is the promotional
Yes.
circus we got going on in the rink. We've heard a lot about yelling going on in there. We're asking NHLers to yell. Did you yell well? Did you think it was kind of weird to yell in some of the promos that you're shooting? Overall, what was your comfort level? And honestly, we can be honest here because it's not our idea. We'll just crush whoever came up with it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely out of my comfort zone. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not much of a yeller in the room or.
So it was like I'm not gonna ask you to do it again. But yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's
more
like
aggressive.
Canucks,
Oh, yeah.
Flames tonight. Sportsnet. It's gonna be yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that.
One of those.
One of
yeah.
those?
That's actually pretty good.
All right.
You could have done it for me.
Maybe I should go in there and help him out with some of the
Seriously,
yelling.
but no, yeah, it was something like that, but even maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
And,
All right.
yeah, I'm not. I don't know, I was out of my comfort zone, but sometimes you got to do it.
All
I
right.
was trying to find on Twitter right now, but we post way too much. Sixero went through the gauntlet himself, and it was you were pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean, we have poses. I bit the hockey stick. I gave him some new poses. I didn't
Okay.
yell, but I added some like sexuality to it.
Oh,
they were
nice,
they were
nice.
very uncomfortable
Very
with the whole
tasteful.
thing. But it was
Very tasteful.
hey, we're gonna be
All right.
edgy in 2019 with our Sportsnet promos.
I promise we're going to talk hockey, but
All right.
congratulations on the wedding.
Thank you. Yeah, I know Max was basically live streamed it. I've
Well,
hit a lot
did you
of
know? Did you know he was gonna live stream?
No,
it?
I mean he's always on Instagram.
Did you
but-
see this? I said, were you okay with Matt throwing it all up on the
He
ground?
wrote it
Oh,
down.
I don't care. Yeah, no, it was great. It was funny because I was talking to Biz, and Biz was like I felt like I was there. I felt like I should send you a wedding present
Yeah,
because
a
I was
lot
there
of
at the
people
wedding.
do,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I've had a lot of compliments on it. So I mean, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great to have him in the wedding. Brought back a lot of memories from junior and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a heck of a day.
A little London reunion.
Exactly,
Yeah,
it was a lot of the boys.
So, always interesting times in Vancouver. But I want to talk about you specifically before we talk about the team because the C has been kicked around a lot. People are really interested in where this goes. I've talked to enough people who know that organization enough, and so has Tim. You are usually the first name that comes up. You can't control it, but do you want it?
I mean, I feel like I'm ready for it. No, I think no matter what, first of all, it'd be an honor, to even be in consideration, and just to even wear a letter in the NHL, let alone a Canadian market and a big market like Vancouver. It's really humbling. At the same time, it wouldn't change who I am. I wouldn't change who my play on the ice or who I am in the dressing room. I think I would just try to be the best leader I can be and try to help my team win night in and night out. And I think our team's ready to make that next step next year, and I want to be a big part of that.
Is that next step one being healthy because you guys have had some bad injury woes over the last couple of years? But is it just being more consistent because you guys have shown flashes at times?
Yeah, I think a big thing is for us to stay healthy. That's number one, and because when we are healthy, we're playing really well. And like you said, we go through spurts where we have a really good hockey team. We're beating some good teams, and for us to, like you said, stay consistent and stick with our game, anything's possible. I mean, you never know who's going to win night in and night out in the NHL. I've been saying that all week here, so that's going to be interesting this year.
Jim Benning an extension recently. As a boss, what's it like working with him, and does that stability, because we all know the chatter that goes on in the lower mainland, people love their Canucks.
Oh, yeah.
That stability with Jim being there to settle that conversation, is that welcome?
Yes, I think it does a lot. Jim's been great towards me. He's been nothing but positive, and I think he wants to win, and he wants us to have a playoff team and take that next step. And I think he's brought the guys in that we needed to make that next step. And it's nice to see that your GM wants to make that next step and make the playoffs, because that's exactly what we're trying to do.
Does that make you want to get? I mean, JT Miller, you added a bunch of different guys to this equation. There's a lot of new blood. Does that make you want to get into camp more?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I've been texting with the guys, and everybody's really, really excited about this year, and adding those new guys and some new faces in the room that are going to help our team immensely. And I mean, on the back end with Myers and Ben, and then you got Miller and Ferland up front that are going to add some size and grit and skill to our top six. So I mean, we added the right pieces. Now we just got to put it all together.
It's a special season in Vancouver, 50th season. Sedin's numbers retired. Do you feel like there's a little momentum building to make it even a little more special?
Yeah, I mean, I think that should get us even more excited to want to play really well this year and continue that that high with the fans and ourselves, and obviously the legend of Hank and Danny being unbelievable players in the community and on the ice. So hopefully we can keep that ball rolling.
Those 33-22 going to the rafters. What was special about playing with those guys?
It was unbelievable. Night in and night out, watching them, what they did, not only on the ice but off the ice, and how they handled themselves. It really helped me out in my first 4 years, and I can't thank them enough for what they did for me and what they did for the organization.
Awesome. Well, that'll be an emotional moment, absolutely. But listen, unfortunately, all good things must end, and there is a new crew of kids coming in. This is your team now, and some other guys. So it'll be fascinating to watch, and we wish you all the best, Bo.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
Awesome. Yep.
Bo
Nice
Horvat of the Vancouver Canucks.